Next up on the list is Matthew Spruill. Keep your hands going for Matthew Spruill. Did I say that
right? That one anywhere close. It's actually Spruill. It's sort of like fool and drool and all that I heard, but my son let me let you know that no matter how you say it, it's still 100% cool. If you didn't laugh at that, my son is grounded. I wanted to say that I think it's great that our governor has a last name that pretty much reflects how she's doing. Failing. I wanted to tell you that. I'm sorry. I sort of blanked out there a little bit. I wanted to tell you that Arkansas. Is anybody here from Arkansas?
Got family.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to tell you that I saw something great in the news. I want to run this by everybody because it's been really, I love this. Their dating site has gone to the top of the charts. Have you seen this? Ancestry.com? They have found out that apparently you can really find your match if your family tree is not forked. But speaking of Arkansas, my wife and I, we got married there almost a year to the day, and we it's very pretty much what dreams are made of if you dream in deliverance. Well, we went to Arkansas, and we signed our marriage license, and I kid you not, when we were filling it out, it actually asked relationship of the bride and groom to each other. If you didn't know, it provided check boxes underneath. And where it said cousin, it said to what extent. We filled this out, and we went and picked out a nice chapel that was on Squeal Like a Pig Lane. And, I'm not the only one that saw that movie. And I can tell you that our wedding was like something out of The Princess Bride. Have you seen The Princess Bride?
Oh, yeah.
And I say this because right outside the chapel were the rodents of unusual size. And our witnesses were a giant and a Spaniard. And when the preacher came out, it was this beautiful ceremony. He came out, he was all decked out, and he comes and he opens up the good book and he goes, "Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today." Say it with me, but love,
true love.
You've seen the movie, very good. But the problem was, I swear there was some little guy in the back that kept going, "Inconceivable!" Which is true, she can't have children, but that's fine. I want to move on to another topic. My son came up to me the other day and he said, "Dad, I was watching some of your videos on YouTube, and that can't end well." But I said, "Okay," and he goes, "Dad, I noticed that at one point in time you talked about a woman's china." And I said, "Well, before we go further, son, you know," he goes, "No, because my mom's got china too. And she only brings it out when there's guests over." I said, "Yeah, that sounds about right." And then he says, "And the thing about my mom's china, Dad, is that she doesn't use it very often." Well, son, that's one of the reasons why your mom and I didn't work out so well. He said, "And the last thing I noticed, Dad, is that she really doesn't take very good care of her china." Oddly enough, son, that's the other reason your mom and I The next thing I wanted to talk about was something I saw in the news. So actually, I did want to tell you this because CR reminded me of it. Anybody else doing these little smoking things, these electronic cigarette deals? I got this, except I got this from CR. And I don't know the flavor, but I am hungry as hell. Did anybody watch this Jodi Arias trial? This woman that she took her boyfriend and did all sorts of crazy stuff and didn't remember doing it. And then, oh yeah, I did do it, and here's why. We had this sentencing phase. Did anybody else watch this sentencing phase to see what she did for her last argument? She said, "Please don't kill me. I want to do great things while I'm in prison." But you never hear a guy say that. "I'm going to do great things while I'm in prison." We tend to have great things done to us. But she said, "I'm going to do great things. I'm going to donate my hair to Locks of Love, And I've got a shirt that says, and she actually held it up, that said survivor. I'm a survivor, and all the proceeds are going to go to victims of domestic abuse. I equate that to being called into my boss's office, and after getting a little ass reaming, he tells me, here's your warning. And I look at him and I say, okay, I understand that. By the way, I'm selling these shirts to say I work for a douchebag. Which, by the way, if you're going to actually go and try and have a shirt made, make sure that if they tell them to use the initial for douchebag, they do it right. So you'll have a good evening, all right?
Woo!